Have you ever had a moment like this? You're lying in bed at night, scrolling through your phone, when you suddenly stop at someone's photo. A bright, happy smile, a picture-perfect life, people all around them. And without even realizing it, you think to yourself, why can't I live like that? Maybe you've had this feeling too. You're in a room full of people, but you feel completely alone. Everyone else seems so comfortable, so at ease, while you're just standing there, not quite fitting in. And on the way home, that quiet, hollow loneliness just settles over you. A careless comment someone made about you, the way you look to other people, the number of likes on your last post, what someone else thinks of you. Are those the things that decide who you are? Why am I like this? Why was I born this way? Have you ever wanted to just deny your own existence? Is your sense of self-worth being shaped by conditions like these? When you feel like you're doing better than someone else, your confidence goes up. When you compare yourself to others and come up short, it crashes right back down. But for those who believe in God, that is not where your worth comes from. God did not make you that way. The habits you have of seeing yourself a certain way were formed somewhere along the way through the circumstances of your life. That's all they are, habits. And one of the most important things for a Christian is to treat yourself as someone worth caring for, because the Bible tells us something remarkable. God created human beings in His own image. Genesis 1:27 says, "So God created mankind in His own image. In the image of God He created them." Let that sink in for a moment. You are, just by existing, a reflection of God. Your worth doesn't come from being good at something. It doesn't come from being impressive or accomplished. You are already deeply valued simply because you exist. You matter, not because there's something exceptional about you, but because a God who is love itself loves you. That love is what gives you value. And because you are loved by Him, you can love yourself exactly as you are. That is what Christian self-worth looks like. But the world constantly pushes back against this. It makes you compare your abilities, grades, appearance, and achievements with those of others. And after a while, you start to believe it, that you're only as valuable as your circumstances allow. And that's where desire starts to take over. When you make your own desires more important than God, you lose access to the kind of life that's truly fulfilling. Here's the thing about desire. It's never satisfying. It wants to take. It wants to win. That hunger to fill what feels empty inside you puts you in competition with the people around you. And slowly, the world around you starts to feel like a threat. That's where loneliness comes from. The world we live in constantly stokes that desire. The need to be recognized, to be more successful, to be more attractive than the next person. We have to work at holding on to something better so that those things don't quietly hollow out our lives. The world judges you by what you've done. God sees you for who you are. The world's opinion of you shifts depending on your circumstances. God doesn't. Whether you've failed, been rejected, or feel like you're falling behind, none of that changes the way God sees you. He holds you in the same regard, no matter what. The God you believe in loves you without condition. That is the foundation of a kind of self-worth the world simply cannot offer. So we have to keep speaking truth over ourselves. We have to believe and declare how God sees us. I am beautiful. Not beautiful compared to someone else. Not beautiful because I measure up. Beautiful as I am, just as I am. That is how God looks at you. We have to keep telling ourselves that. Some things are loved because they are valuable, but other things become valuable because they are loved. Your self-worth doesn't rise because of what you have or what you've done. You may not have felt like someone worth loving, but God loved you anyway. And in receiving that love, you became someone of great worth. There will be days when you forget all of this, days when you catch yourself comparing again, unable to extend any kindness to yourself. When that happens, hold on to this one simple truth. The God who made me calls me worthy. See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God.